wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Um, Listen, keep your head up, okay? Regardless to what you might be going through, what you might be experiencing. The biggest mistake that you can make is to personalize it, to think that it's an attack on you, that it's something got to do with you. And it's just a process you're going through, man. That's the road that you're on, okay? So you're going to have to endure whatever it is that you're going through is trying to teach you a lesson. It's trying to depart some wisdom and some understanding. See, you ain't gonna learn from doing it right. You learn from doing it wrong. And see, what a lot of people get confused is when they start going through stuff, they get demoralized because of the adversity. Instead of focusing on, man, what am I learning from this? How has this increased my understanding? You see, that's what you got to focus on, man. You can't take adversity personal. Cause a lot of times it don't have anything to do with you. But yet, that's all we see. Is because now we're going through some things. We're experiencing some challenges. And see, and adversity is designed to make you panic. Let me say that again. Adversity is designed to make you panic, to make you want to give up, to make you second guess yourself. That's the job of adversity, is to turn whatever you're believing upside down. And a lot of people fall into that trap. And man, I've been there. When you start looking, for your answers in man. Your answers aren't in man. Your answers are in God. But a lot of people don't have the patience to let that manifest because they get desperate. And see, when you keep your head up, you ain't walking in desperation. Not at all. Thank you, brother. Thank you, New York. Appreciate that. Okay? No, seriously. When you keep your head up, man, you're not blaming anybody. See, you can't keep your head up and be a reactionary person. Okay? Let me say that again. You can't keep your head up being a reactionary person. True conductor, what's a reactionary person? That's the person that only deals with stuff when it comes to them. They ain't out in front of nothing. See, when you proactive, you out front. You miles down the road when you proactive. When you reactive, you stuck right there in the spot waiting for everything to happen to you. When you reactive. And that's when anxiety gonna come. That's when depression gonna come. That's when second guessing gonna come. That's when doubt gonna come, when you reactive. But when you proactive, man, you got your head up. You watching. You ain't worried about what you look like. And see, and that's another thing. Man, when you keep your head up, you ain't worried about what people think about you, what they gonna say about you. Cause think about it. If you didn't have anything of value, they wouldn't have nothing to say about you. Let me say that again. See, if you didn't have anything of value, people wouldn't have a reason to talk about you, good or bad. They wouldn't have a reason. You wouldn't even be a thought. So the mere fact people can get on here and troll you, you got something important to offer. And they're trying to derail it with their opinion. Okay? And see, you got to be very careful about who you're listening to. Let me say that again. You're going to have to be very, 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 very careful about who you're listening to. Because a lot of y'all listening to some people that ain't got nothing on their resumes. But they can talk a good game. But they can't show you nothing. They ain't never built nothing. They ain't never created nothing. They haven't even failed at anything. But yet they're experts. And see, and you running around here listening to a whole lot of people that's sitting on the sidelines playing it safe. And you making them your influencers. But the people on the front line that's going through it, that's experiencing it, see, you clout chasing. And see, the biggest obstacle you're gonna have when you get out here, man, fear is gonna be on one shoulder, and second guessing and doubt gonna be on this shoulder, and both of them gonna be talking in your ear at the same time. And you're gonna have to tune that out, buddy. You're gonna have to tune that out. You got to tune it out. You got to walk this road and not be afraid. And you're going to, listen, you're going to have days you're going to get your ass kicked. You're going to feel like, man, that's it, I'm done. You're going to have them moments. That's when you have to just, okay, all right, you got me. You got me today. I'll be back tomorrow. You can have today, but I'll be back tomorrow. And that's how you got to deal with adversity. Keep your head up, man. You ain't got nothing. Listen, you know how many people try to make me ashamed because I got evicted from my apartment and I'm living in a hotel? Try to make me out as a bad person because I'm living in a hotel and not realize, man, I could be, my car is sitting on the lot right now, need to go to the shop. I could be stuck in that. I could be in that broke car right now, trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. Keep your head up, man. You ain't got nothing. If you out here trying, if you putting forth your best effort, listen, you learn from your mistakes. And the problem with most of y'all scared to get out here and make some mistakes so you can learn from them. See, you want to play it safe. You want to sit on the sideline. You don't want to go through nothing. And then when you do run up against some adversity, you can't handle it. You're stressed out. You're worried. Because You got the wrong mindset. All right? It is rough. Listen to me. Listen to me. Uh, um, Adversity guards the door to success. Let me say that again. Adversity, thank you, man. I received that. I received that. Thank you. Adversity guards the door to success. If success was so easy, how come everybody ain't in it? If success was so easy, how come everybody ain't successful? Because adversity guards the door to success. When you go after success, you have to show success you want it. Now, you can show success you want it the right way, and you can show success the wrong way. And when you're doing it the wrong way, you're cutting corners and lying, you're cheating. But see, most folk right now don't want to do it the right way. That's why they get discouraged. That's why they want to give up. Because they want it right now. You can't put no seed in the ground. And it's going to pop right up. It's going to take time for that seed to germinate, to grow. And that's the same way with your ideas. When you plant your ideas in the ground, it's going to take time for them to manifest themselves. Okay? It's miracles when it happens just like that. And that's what most folk looking for, a miracle. See, they want to get it quick. They don't want to learn nothing. They don't want to go through nothing. They don't want to experience anything. Anytime you can walk through some adversity, man, you got something to share. When you can successfully walk through adversity, you got something you can share. See, now you're a beacon. Because you can say, hey, don't go down this way, come this way. Because you are showing people how they need to do it. All right? Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Because God got ways. What's today? Today is Wednesday. Monday. I went down to the White House, man, and lost $140. All of the money that I had made that day, I lost it. Don't ask me how I did it, how it happened. I don't even know. I just know that when I got home, in fact, I went to the grocery store, was trying to buy some groceries. And searching for my money, man, I done dropped my money. And the only thing I could do is just bless it. Man, whoever found that $140, man, Lord bless them. I'm glad they found it. I just hope it got into the hands of somebody that needed it and not no joker that's out here doing some crazy shit. Okay? And you don't think the devil what? See, there you go. Now you ain't going to be able to pay for your hotel. No, man. Bless that, Lord. I bless that. And just get out here and keep doing what you're doing. Let me show you how good God is. I saw that Rudy Giuliani was going on trial. And for this defamation against these workers in Georgia. Now, I'm thinking the trial is in Georgia. Not knowing it's right here in D.C. And I just said, Lord, I sure wish I could be at that trial. And yesterday, I was getting ready to go out, and my phone rang. A friend of mine called me and said, Don, what you doing? I said, man, I'm getting ready to head down to the White House. He said, you ain't at the courthouse? I said, who at the courthouse? He said, Rudy Giuliani. I just passed by there. He has his trial is in D.C. And I had just said, Lord, I wish I could be there. And now I ain't got to rent no car. I ain't got to rent no hotel. I ain't got to do none of that. Just get on the bus, get on the subway, and walk to the courthouse. And I'm there. Like, and so either the prosecution rested today. So tomorrow, and he's the only witness the defense has. So chances are the trial might go to the jury tomorrow. And I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Be right there, man. Right there. Right there. Keep your head up. Because you don't know who watching. All right? And it's all going to work out. It'll work out, man. You just got to believe. Because the Bible say all things are possible to him who believes. And when you believe, you walking with your head up, not with your head down. You ain't worried when you believe. And see, that's another thing. That's another reason you need to keep your head up. Because as long as you got your head down like this here, man, you worrying about some shit. And that's what you're going to attract to you, your worries. That's what you're going to get, your worries. Okay? It's just that simple. Keep your head up. That way, you can watch where you're going. And you can see what's coming. Okay? That's why it's important for you to always have a positive attitude. So when an opportunity walk upon you, you can recognize it. But man, when you depressed, when you scared, you listen. I told y'all they my car is my screw broke off in my starter. So I got to get somebody to get up in there and get it out so I can put my starter back on. Well, they put a note on my car that they was going to tow it because it was unauthorized. So how's it unauthorized and I'm staying here? I ain't get upset. You ain't going to mess my day up with that. So what I did, I came back and I said, hey, what law am I breaking? You say my car is unauthorized and I'm a guest here at the hotel. How is it that I'm unauthorized? Tell me the statute that I'm violating for you to tow my car. Because if you tow it and you don't tell me why you're towing it, because I'm staying here, so I ain't unauthorized, it ain't unattended, because I'm in it every day. Even though it ain't moved, I go sit in it every day. So you can't say it's unattended. Okay? And so, and I ain't gonna let that worry me, man. I ain't gonna let that worry me. No, because I got some shit for them. They sloppy. And I told the manager, the new manager of the hotel, they just promoted her. And I said, one, what I've noticed about this hotel, they're very sloppy. I said, now these front doors been broke since I've been here. All you got to do is pull on them front doors open, bam, they going to open up. I said, they've been broke since I've been here. But yet you worried about my car. And 9 times out of 10, I told the man, I said, if a person is regular here, ain't no secret this hotel that most of the regulars are having some housing issues. And here we are right before Christmas, and people are trying to dig out of a hole, and you throwing more dirt back in the hole right before Christmas. I said, that is ruthless and cold. When there's so many other things you can be focused on in this hotel. My car on the lot is way down the list of priorities. You got some more priorities that you need to be dealing with. And that's how I'm just waiting see what they response. See, I'm just waiting for their response because tell me what law I'm violating. I don't want to hear your opinion that I need to be told because no, what am I violating? Give me the law. Give me the law that I'm violating. And see, and let me show you. I was trying to get the phone number to the manager. She said, I don't have no phone number, but I got this email. And I said, damn, that's even better because now whatever I say is in writing. And whatever you're going to respond is going to be in writing because phone calls are hearsay. But when you got it in writing, that's a horse of another color. Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Because as long as you got your head up, you can think. You can fight when you got your head up. But when you down in your feelings, you getting your ass kicked. When you down feeling sorry for yourself and sympathy for yourself, you getting your ass kicked. It's just that simple. Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. All right? Man, thank y'all. Thank you. This truly has given me some wisdom and some understanding and some insight. I mean, I really have grown from this because I was ignorant of this way of life. I was totally ignorant of it, man. I think the average person would probably be surprised. It's just some trifling managers, trifling. See, this guy got a new person under him, and he's trying to make her do some shit that, and like I told her, I said, I ain't got nothing against you, but that person is evil and wicked. And I said, show me what I'm violating. Show me the law I'm breaking. Because I'm a guest here. I'm a guest here. And here it is right before Christmas. And you talking about towing somebody's car right before Christmas. Man, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. All right? Oh, it's gonna stop, brother. I ain't. That's the least of my worries. I'm gonna get them off me. They gonna leave me alone. They ain't messing with my car. I know that because I got some more stuff for them. They ain't messing with my car. I ain't worried about that. And if they do, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Let them tow it. Cha-ching. Discrimination. It's a discrimination suit. It's discrimination. So really, they'll be doing me a favor if they do tow it. And now that I done put the question and see when the other room that I was in prior to coming here, man, I had to. I stay there. Yeah. So let them deal with that. And see, and what makes him think that he got a leg to stand on, he did that to another guest. Another guy's truck was sitting out on the lot and he towed it. Okay? Hey, man, I mean, shit. It ain't gonna be no sweat. Hunter Biden getting indicted ain't gonna pay for my hotel room. That ain't gonna make one thing easier in my life with him getting indicted. I ain't getting no money from it. I ain't gonna profit from it. I could give a care what happens to Hunter Biden. I got my own shit I'm dealing with right now. A blessing. Yeah. And besides, he got more money than me. Why should I be worried about what's happening to Hunter Biden when he got more money and more drugs than I got? So I could care less. I could care less what they do to him. All right? That's a power trip, man. It's a power trip. And he barked up the right tree. He barked up the right tree. He barked up the right tree. Because one thing I know how to do, man, I know how to fight for myself. I know how to speak up. I know how to ask some questions. And see, when you keep your head up, see, you're gonna figure out the right questions to ask. Because you ain't asking them out of fear. See, that's another thing why you need to see when you got your head up, you operating in confidence. When you keep your head up. See, you operating in faith and confidence. When you in anxiety and worrying and second guessing, you just like this right here. You nervous, you upset, you anxious, you fidgety. See, when you worried about some shit, but when you got your head up, you ain't gonna be worried about nothing, man. You walking in your confidence. You don't see that adversity that walk up on you don't even faze you. And that's where you got to get, man. When you keep your head up, that when stuff start coming at you, it don't faze you. It don't make you second guess yourself. And like I said, there are days, man, you gonna get your ass kicked. Them the days you come home, man, I got my ass kicked today. Let me go cook some food. Watch a good movie, do something. I don't know. I want to be here. I want to be still living Christmas. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I can tell you what I like to be doing. You know, I like to be with my wife Christmas. That's what I like to be doing. You know, rubbing up on her. That's what I would like to be doing for Christmas. Rubbing up on my wife. But, you know, hey man, that's something I got to put off until a later date. You know, that's the sacrifice I got to make right now to get where I'm going. I had one guy was telling me about this guy. Let me tell you who he is. Let me tell you who he is. And man, I appreciate the Gallant sent me a comment that's pretty long. And first of all, listen to me, y'all. I honor the Sabbath, Saturday, as my Sabbath. I'm not Jehovah's Witness. I'm not Seventh-day Adventist. I just follow my calendar from Sunday to Saturday. And what I discovered that Saturday is the worst day in the world in DC to try to do tours. Because Saturday is the day everybody come to town to protest. And you can have detours and street closures that happen just like that. Happen just like that for a street closure and traffic. Okay? So now you got to spend all your time in traffic, in detours, and you can't get to the locations to try to on the tour. And so you got to so people, whoever come to DC and want to take a tour on set, you wasting your money. So he was saying that maybe I should start doing business on Saturday. No, man, I'm gonna trust God. God say honor the Sabbath. I'm gonna trust God on that. And he said, well, maybe you wasting your time going down to the White House when you can be doing your tours. Well, see, my tours, I've been in business 7 years with my tours. I've been there 7 years. I didn't just, let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, hold on, let me show you. Let me get, hold on. You get this. I have, let me show you something, man. Look. See, this is Roger Stone right here, coming out of court. Look where I'm sitting back there with my sign. Okay? Here, you see? See, I mean, a lot of people don't realize this DCBlackTours.com, man, is ingrained in there, and they know that. They just haven't connected the two. They haven't connected, stop hating each other. You disagree with DCBlackTours.com, but I'm the same person. I'm the same person. So now, since my tours are up and running, now let me get my brand up and running, because now I'm giving people a 2-for-1. Now when you book a tour, not only are you doing a Black History tour, but you're getting a Truth Conductor as well. You're getting my brand too. You're getting 2-for-1. You see? And all I got to do is get an element of success with Truth Conductor, and everybody gonna want to do my tours. Yeah, I do all of that. Man, I could get my hands on some money. I have that up now. Only reason I don't have that stuff going now is because it's cash flow. That's the only reason I don't have it up now. Oh, I got some stuff for him, buddy. I got some stuff for him. But all things in time. All things in time. All things in time. And in fact, tomorrow I'm going to call this guy where I used to be, where I started out street vending, to see if I can get in that building now, some 30 years later. I wanted to get a shop in there 30 years ago and couldn't. So now here I am 30 years later, and I'm still at it. And what I have been trying to show people is, man, don't quit. Don't give up, regardless to what it looked like. And y'all know the struggles I done had trying to stay in this hotel. Y'all know the struggles I done had. And I could have been through the towel in. So man, the hell with this here. I getting out here with this sign, ain't nobody paying attention to it. But every day I go out, I haven't had a day yet from the time I get down to the White House until I get up on Pennsylvania Avenue, somebody always say, man, I like that. Somebody always say, I like your sign. I like your sign. And that just keep telling me, man, don't let this go. Because one day it's going to click. And people going to say, that's the Truth Conductor. Because they done seen me everywhere. Okay? And let me show y'all. See, in reality, Mercedes-Benz should be trying to wrap me up. Why? Because they get 2-for-1. See, not only do I have stop hating each other because you disagree, that message, but I'm also in tourism. And see, if somebody like Mercedes-Benz would say, okay, Truth Conductor, we're going to give you X number of millions of dollars to sponsor this message, to be the face of this message, Man, from the day I signed that agreement, everybody that has bought a Mercedes after that date, you got a chance for me to pay for your car note for a year. I'll pay for your car note a year. And because I got money, and not only do I have money now, but I also got money to put more money into my ideas that's generating wealth. Man, I would and seeing the people that had a Mercedes before they became my sponsor, I buy you some gas. Every month I go to a gas station and say, hey man, I'm here for I got $20,000. I got $50,000. You got a Mercedes? Come on up and get you a tank of gas. Come get you a tank of gas. See, because not only, I don't want all money. I want half stock. No, I want an 80-20 split. I want 80% money. I want 20% stock. That's what I want. Because, see, I want to make the stock move. I want to make people start buying Mercedes. See, to make the stock move. And Mercedes is all over the world. All over the world. So anywhere I go, see, I can be dealing with Mercedes-Benz owners anywhere in the world. See, a lot of these jokers are being sponsors and they ain't got no idea about how to make people support that product. You make them support it by giving back to them. And when you give back to them, they're going to come and still start investing, and it's going to do nothing but make your stock go up. Because remember, I got 80% cash, I got 20% stock. I saw the Simon and had $680 million deferred. He took, shit, man, 20 million. I could live a fat hog in a good garden. You could live off 20 million. You, your children, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren. If you grow it right. And this guy got 700 million and got 680 deferred. And see, you can always be creative with financing. You can always be creative. And my thing is, man, I want some people to invest in who's sponsoring. And how you do that? Man, get somebody, start a fan club. And it just that's the mind blowing amount. But then, you could take some money and build that 700 million just like that. All right? So keep your head up, man. Stop being discouraged. Stop being disillusioned. Stop being demoralized about what you're going through, because it's just a process. You got to learn. Instead of holding your head down, look at what you're learning from it. Look at what you're learning from it, man. Because you are learning something, whether you want to realize it or not. And anytime you can walk through adversity, man, you got to keep your head up. Absolutely. Because discouragement is going to be sitting right here. Discouragement, every time something go wrong, discouragement is going to be trying to get in your ear and say, see that? I told you. But when you got your head up, man, you say, man, fuck you, discouragement. Get off me. Get off me. I ain't paying attention to that. Hey, oh, this, y'all, listen. You see this Mac right here? This is well, no, that might not be him. I do have success. What do you mean I don't have no success? Of course I got success. I got stuff that's completed. And that's success when you complete something. My tours are completed. It's success. That's success. my hop on, hop off show is completed. It's success. I bet you sitting here talking about you can't put up one idea, you done manifest it. And you got the nerve to come up here and living in a glass house. Absolutely. Man, that's tears of joy. Absolutely. When somebody bless you. Absolutely. When you believe in. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would be careful if I was you. I would be real careful because you might find yourself in the same position. Who's to say it ain't gonna make me no money? Who's to say it ain't? You don't know what the future holds. You don't even know what your future holds. And you want to come up in here and throw some stones at me. I don't get handouts, man. I get blessings. I don't know where you get that handout bullshit from. I get blessings. But anyway, so nice for you to come by and visit. But go get another profile, and come on back up in here because this one is gone. Get rid of you. See you later. Get rid of you. See, you want to come up in here as an impersonator, I'd have more respect if you came up here as yourself and talk shit. And then come up in here trying to hide. I get more respect for you if you came in as yourself and talk shit to me. Because then I know you ain't no fake, you ain't no phony. But how you going to come up here as impersonating somebody else and think I'm supposed to take you serious? See, this is what I'm talking about, keeping your head up. Because you'll have folk just like this that'll try to put down what you're doing, and they ain't created shit for themselves. But they always want to put down what you've done. And y'all fall for that crap. And they ain't never created nothing, but they always got something bad to say about. And notice, I want you to notice something. You notice they come up and talk about my shuttle, my dinnerware idea, but they never attack my website. Have you noticed that? You notice they've never attacked my website because it's on point. It's on point. DCBlackTours.com. It's on point. It's on point. You never attack that, but you can talk about all this other stuff. See, that's why I keep telling you, man, keep your head up. Keep your head up, man. Okay? Don't let people like this get under your skin, because that's what they designed to do, to try to get under your skin. All right? I see y'all, man.